know you can afford a septim or two.
given Malborn the gear you want to smuggle? Have you given Malborn the gear you want to smuggle into the embassy? Good. I have your invitation to the party. But the only way you're going to get past the guards is if they really believe you're an invited guest. Which means you need to look the part and not be armed to the teeth. Here, put this on. When you're ready, I'll keep the rest of your gear safe until you get back. You'll only have what Malborn smuggled in for you, plus whatever you can pick up inside. You can't go to a party at the fountain. Embassy dressed like that. You can't go to a party at the Thalmor Embassy. Dressed like that. I guess that will have to do. You should pass for a real guest, at least until you open your mouth. Ready to board the carriage to the embassy? Don't worry, it will all be waiting for you when you get back. Just make sure you get back out of there alive with the information you need. Good luck.
Fellow latecomer to Ellenwood's little soiree. And arriving by carriage, no less. I salute you, my good lady. My lateness is due more to getting lost on the way up this god's-forsaken mountain than to any desire to actually arrive late. I prefer to arrive early, often the day before the party, so as not to miss out on any of the drinking. There's not enough drinking in the world today, wouldn't you agree?
Welcome to the Thalmor Embassy. Your invitation, please.
I will just rest here a moment. Although it is damned
Thank you, ma'am.
cold.
Go
Now
right
then,
in.
Here's my invitation. I don't have a poison dagger stuck in my...
Welcome. I don't believe we've met. I am Ellenwyn, the Thalmor ambassador to Skyrim. And you are?
Windhelm is little better than a slum. It's shameful that the Dark Elves are made to live that way.
I know just what you mean. Heard anything interesting lately?
Ah, yes. I remember your name from the guest list. Please, tell me more about yourself. What brings you to this... to Skyrim? What is it, Malborn?
And with
It's
no
just that
sign
we've
of shipping
run out of the
anytime
Alto
soon.
wine. Do
Some
I
say
have
the
your
ship
permission
suffered
to
damage
uncork
to
the...
hull.
Of course. I've told you before
Captain
not to
Safia
bother
couldn't
me with
afford
such
repairs.
trifles.
Of course,
Yes,
she would
Madam
never
Ambassador.
admit such a thing.
My
Captain
apologies.
Safia is
We'll
far
have to
too
get better
proud a woman
acquainted
for
later.
that.
Please, enjoy yourself.
What can I get for you? You made it in. Good. As soon as you distract the guards, I'll open this door and we can get you on your way. Let's hope we both live through this
The Grey
day.
Quarter in Windhelm is little better than
What can
a
I get for
slum.
you, ma'am?
It's shameful that the Dark
Here you go,
Elves
ma'am.
are made to
The
live
finest Colovian brandy.
I know.
Is
just
there
what
anything else I can get for you?
Heard anything interesting lately? Any new...
Of course. Let me see if we have another
Now
bottle
that
of
I
that.
think on it,
I'll
I
be
did
waiting
hear
by the
something
door
rather
for everyone to be
interesting the other
distracted.
day. Apparently, the Red Wave has been docked in Solitude for well over a month, and with no sign of shipping out anytime soon. Some say the ship suffered damage to her hull when she struck an iceberg.
I hope you're
and
enjoying
Captain
yourself.
Safia can't afford the repairs. Of course, she would never admit such a thing.
Ellen
Captain
Wen
Safia
always
is
throws
far too
quite a
proud of
party.
her.
I
Never
trust
miss
that this
one
is
like
just
Ellen.
the beginning of a long and mutually beneficial relationship. Quite often, yes. The only thing I enjoy more than luxury is sharing that luxury with those who can appreciate it. But I also enjoy learning the latest
myself.
gossip
It's
and
been some
hearing
time
the
since
most
I've had news from
intriguing
elsewhere in
rumors.
Skyrim. What have you heard?
I heard those mages up in Winterhold.
Of course
been trying
not.
to figure out how
One
many
does not
dragons
gather
there
the
are.
most important men and women
They
of
seem to think
Skyrim
it's at least a
and then
dozen.
serve them cheap ale and stale bread.
Probably trying to scare us
This
into
is
giving
only
more
a
money and
taste of the
influence
benefits that
so they
accrue
can
to
save us
those
from the
that
dragons.
align themselves with Thalmor interests. One of my main duties is to foster a better understanding between the Aldmeri Dominion and the people of Skyrim. I also oversee the activities of the Thalmor Justiciars throughout Skyrim, although this has been most unfortunately disrupted by the war. The Thalmor Justiciars are so often misunderstood. Our primary goal is to preserve the peace between the Empire and the Aldmeri Dominion. The worship of the false god Talos contributed to the unfortunate friction that led to the Great War. Following the Great War, the White Gold Concordat set out the terms for peaceful coexistence between the two powers. The Empire and the Dominion agreed that the worship of Talos was a relic of the past and must be eliminated in the interests of peace. But I'm sure you didn't come here for a lecture on high politics.
They're only allowed on the city docks now. Most of them sleep together in one building, and they're as poor as
Do
wretches.
enjoy yourself.
It's good practice. Most people
The
barely
Great
notice
War
when
is
I'm playing.
long past. Ellenwen always throws quite a party. I never miss one if I can help it. You must be new to Skyrim, or you'd already know who I am. I have a stake in most anything of importance in Solitude. I feel that it's time to put aside the grievances of the past and let peace and prosperity flourish between the Empire and the Aldmeri Dominion. I try to do my little part. Besides, just between you and me, it's making me pots of money. But not every Nord is obsessed with strength, honor, and skill at arms. A rare few are born with a gift for making money. My investments are my strength, and my wealth is my weapon. As for honor, well, there are some luxuries even I can't afford. Very well, then. There's a likely-looking filly, even if she is an elf.
It's a necessary part of my
You're
job
there,
to mix with
serving
the upper
girl.
classes of Skyrim,
What's your name,
such
dear?
as they are.
Ah, Rayleigh, sir. Do you need a drink?
There are those in the Empire who would wish to evade their
No,
obligations to
that's
help
not
root
what
out
I'm
the Talos
interested in
heresy.
right now. I just wanted to
Fortunately,
get a better
those
look
most
at you.
opposed to the Emperor's
like
wise
what I
policy
see, my
have now
dear.
branded themselves
And believe
traitors
me, I
as
don't
well
say
as
that to
heretics.
everyone.
I am here to
very
remind the ruling classes of Skyrim that their loyalty to the Emperor requires
Thank you, sir.
cooperation with the
Was there
Thalmor.
anything else I could do for you?
Oh,
Until
not at
next
the
time.
moment. Maybe later. Don't go far.
Yes, sir.
We are not supposed to talk to the guests.
What can I get for you, ma'am?
I look forward to the day when this rebellion is put down and we
What can
once
I get
again
for you?
have peace.
You speak truly. Have you heard any interesting
I'm
rumors?
Glad you could attend today.
Now that I think on it, I did hear something rather interesting the other day. Apparently, the Red Wave has been docked in Solitude for well over a month, and with no sign of shipping out anytime soon.
Please, help
Some say
yourself
the
to
ship
more wine.
suffered damage to her hull when she struck an iceberg, and Captain Safia can't afford the repairs. Of course, she would never admit such a thing. Captain Safia is far too proud a woman for that.
The hospitality of the Thalmor Embassy is at your service.
What does a fellow need to do to get a drink around here? Ah, pardon me, friend. I didn't see you standing there.
It's
Allow
my
me
son,
to introduce
Seymour.
myself. Rosalind, imports and exports by trade. Observer of human
Excellent.
nature by
I'll leave you to it.
avocation. Ah, the one generous soul amongst a gathering of pinch pennies and lick spittle. If there's anything I can ever do for you, do not hesitate to call upon me.
Well, I did see something interesting not long ago.
Wonderful. I can begin to repay your generosity immediately. Say on, friend.
Skyrim peddling their wares.
Is that all?
Gotta admire
My
her
friend,
doing something
you've
like
come
that
to
with
the right
dragons on the
person.
loose and a
You
war
could say
going
that
on.
causing a scene is somewhat of a specialty of
Are you
mine.
enjoying the party?
Stand back and behold my handiwork.
Excellent. I'll leave you to it then.
Attention, everyone! Could I have your attention, please? I have an announcement to make.
Yes? What do you need?
I propose a toast
Let's go.
to
Let's go.
Elwyn,
Let's
our
go.
mistress.
Before anyone notices us.
Figuratively. Nothing could be more unlikely than that someone would actually want her in their bed. Although, most of you are already in bed with her. But again, I speak figuratively, of course. Fine, fine. Get your hands off.
So far, so good.
Go.
Let's hope nobody saw us slip
Before I
out.
change my mind.
We need to pass through the kitchen. Your gear is hidden in the larder. Just stay close and let me do any talking. Got it? Follow me.
Who comes, Malburn? You know I don't like strange smells in my kitchen.
A guest feeling ill. Leave the poor wretch be.
A guest? In the kitchens? You know this is against the rules.
Rules, is it, Savani? I didn't realize that eating moon sugar was permitted. Perhaps I should ask the ambassador.
Get out of here. I saw nothing.
Your gear is in that chest. I'll lock the door behind you. Don't screw this up. Come on. If someone misses me at the party, we're both dead.
Something like that with dragons on the loose and a war going on.
Is the food and drink to your liking? I have.
I need to lock the door behind you, or the patrols might notice something's wrong.
Call if you have need of me.
Good luck.
Did you see those robes
You're on your
marching
own
this
now.
morning? Who are they with? More of the emissaries' treaty enforcers? No, they're high mages, just in from Alinor. I guess herself is finally getting worried about all the dragon attacks. Ah, good. I've been wondering how we were supposed to defend this place from a dragon. If a dragon does show up, maybe we'll get lucky, and it will eat the mages first. Might give us enough time to kill it. Ha! I'd like to see those arrogant bastards taken down a notch. Always looking down their... noses at us lowly foot sloggers. Well, we'd better get back to our rounds. Never should have come here.
Welcome. And you are? Please.
Madam
What is it,
Ambassador,
Malborn?
I am so sorry to interrupt. It's just that we've run out of the Alto wine. Do I have your permission to uncork the
Of
Arinthia
course.
Red?
I've told you before
With
not
the
to
soldiers
bother
all
me with
fighting
such
in the war,
trifles.
there's nobody to hunt down
Yes,
the bandits.
Madam Ambassador.
Travel has become
My
dangerous
apologies.
of late.
We'll have to get better
I'll
acquainted
not argue
later.
that.
Please.
Heard any
enjoy
interesting
yourself.
gossip lately?
What can I get for you?
Well, there
What can I
might
get for you,
be
ma'am?
nothing
Here you
to
go,
it,
ma'am. The
but I've
finest
heard that the
Colovian
feud
bread.
between the
Is there
Grey
anything else I
Maids
can
and
get for you?
Battleborns in Whiterun has grown ugly.
Of course.
Earlier Grey
Let me
Maids
see if we have another
convinced
bottle of
the
that.
Battleborns have
I'll be
adopted
waiting by the
one
door for
son.
everyone to be distracted.
What does a fellow need to do to get a drink around here?
Very much so, and thank you for asking.
Ah,
Excellent.
if there's anything I can ever... Wonderful. Is that... Stand back and behold my handiwork. Attention, everyone. Could I have your attention, please? I have an announcement to make.
What can I get for you, ma'am? Let's go. Let's go. Before anyone notices us.
I speak figuratively. Nothing could be more unlikely than that someone would actually want her in their bed. Although, most of
So far, so good. Let's hope nobody saw us slip out. We need to pass through the kitchen. Your gear is hidden in the larder. Just stay close and let me do any talking. Got it? Follow me.
wouldn't want to offend our Thalmor overlords, would we? Someone bring
Who
me a
comes,
drink.
Malvern? You know I don't like strange smells in my kitchen.
A guest feeling ill. Leave the poor wretch be.
A guest? In the kitchens? You know this is against the rules.
Rules, is it, Zavani? I didn't realize that eating moon sugar was permitted. Perhaps I should ask the ambassador.
Get out of here. I saw nothing.
Your gear is in that chest. I'll lock the door behind you. Don't screw this up.
I heard Eleanor say she's going to open...
I need to lock the door behind you, or the patrols might notice something's wrong.
I can hardly wait.
I couldn't agree more. By the way,
Good
Did
luck.
you see those robes
You're on your
marching
own
this
now.
morning? Who are they with? More of the emissaries' treaty enforcers? No, they're high mages, just in from Alinor. I guess herself is finally getting worried about all the dragon attacks. Ah, good. I've been wondering how we were supposed to defend this place from a dragon. If a dragon does show up, maybe we'll get lucky, and it will eat the mages first. Might give us enough time to kill it. Ha! I'd like to see those arrogant bastards taken down a notch. Always looking down their noses at us low... foot sloggers. Well, we'd better get back to our rounds. never should have come here. Damn you! You can't. Ha! Found you! Must be new around here. What was that?
That money. I earned it. I have my own expenses, you know.
Silence!
You can't hide from me.